are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. Welcome to another RSG Lunch Stream. I'm your host with the most, Ranger J 1999. Glad to have you guys here as we hang out with you guys and talk shop about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And this is our lunch stream. Grab your drinks, grab your snacks, whether you're just waking up, whether you're at your lunch, whether you're watching us live, watch us later on, or you're on your way home. It doesn't matter. You can listen to us, and we'll bring you something fun as we talk about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and we give fun entertainment throughout the day. Joining me on this epic campaign of wholesome family goodness is, of course, the troll extraordinaire, Dr. Finn Medicine Woman.
Pip of the tickle to everyone.
And see you, my friend. And also Grim the Mechanic.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, how's that Thrawn grouping coming along there, Grim?
I am ready for it.
All right. We'll see.
Here's to hoping it doesn't take 6 hours to get him.
Well, it's going to take as many hours as it takes there, Graham, because you better get him. So, I shudder to think what will happen to you verbally if it does not happen. Yeah, you can gig all you want. I'm just telling you, buddy.
Oh, you're thinking words have effects on me.
Yeah, they do.
They don't.
They do. They will. All right.
I will take away your pickles, Grim.
No, that's some harshness right there. So, but welcome to the stream. Let's figure out how all this works. So, first of all, if you have questions, go ahead and pop those into the chat. Make sure you put a question for in your statement, and we will get those scooped up and read here in a little bit. We'll do like we always do. We'll do a Ross review. I will suffer through some more mod depression. It's just my ilk in life to be that guy that gets his ass kicked all the time for the mods. And then what else? We got in the center of the screen, you can see Vader's Cup of Plenty. If you'd like to donate bits, you'd like to donate a super chat, whatever it is you want to do, you can do that. If we get a total amount of donations, we will do a commercial. You can either do that through combined donations, or if someone donates $20.01 or more, we will get, of course, the Pickle Extravaganza, and that person can either pick to spin the wheel, which I will show right now. We have the wheel of commercials that you can pick from, or you can just pick one you like, and then we'll play that one. So there you go. We did questions. We'll cover ACS later. Patrons. Make sure you say hi in chat. We like to shout out all the skewers out there and say hi to everybody. That's always a good thing. So yeah. So a lot of good stuff today. Let me just check the stores real quick, and then we will get into saying hi to everybody. So I'm just checking the stores, see what I got going on over here. Let me just get this stuff right there. I need that. All right, get some of that loot right there. I need some of that loot. Okay. Nothing. No. And okay. Sure. All right. Oh, we got some more bits coming in from Dr. Gonzo, of course. Whenever you need bits, Dr. Gonzo is there for you. Okay, so we're good. All right. Let's see who's out there in chat. Let's say hello to all the skewers. Oh, more donations coming in from Dr. Gonzo with the bits. Thank you, my friend. All right, we got Revenator who's here with the wave. We have Utah says happy Thursday all. Happy Thursday all. Hope the day is going well. Who question mark 93 says 5 days till Mandalorian. That's right. Dr. Gonzo H says the hate is overflowing. Dr. Feelgood, he's the one that makes you feel alright, said, did someone say pickles? And he's got the pickle hype going on there. Very nice. Suicide Squad says, morning. Dr. Gonzo H is here. He's seen all those nice bits. He says, I'm really thinking about murdering some trees right now. Need to print some copies of Finn to staple them to the trees, okay, and put on my kickboxing pad and get my chainsaw some love. Well, Finn, I mean, you're a good motivation for some of these folks, man.
Hooray!
Hey, there you go. Foreigner says, hello there. Hello, Foreigner. Who question mark times 3 says, oh, that's a question, but we're glad to have you here. Who times 3? Oh, the lovely Maz Kanat is here. Hi, Maz. Hey, Maz. Excuse me. Danilo Papaya says, hello, skewers. Alan Weir says, hi, everyone. Oh, and then it flipped, and I have to go all the way back to where it was because it's this stupid thing. Briers Aegon says hello. Darth Vader 87 says good morning, RSG, and good morning to you, my friend. Skywalker Vader, our Canadian brother up there in the north, says good afternoon, everyone, with his pickle out. Rooster says release the relish. Great stream with Junior and Senior last night. Oh God, oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Dude, that was hilarious.
Oh my God. Oh man, Dr. Gonzo H got a 7-star Padme on my alt with Dookie Lee, Jingo, GBA Asajj, and Poggle. Very nice. Congratulations. Matthew 1908 says shout out to you guys. Awesome show last night. Was laughing all morning when I had the chance to watch it. Looking forward to some more Ouchie versus pole action. Now I think that was Finn versus the pole action, if I'm not mistaken, right? So,
This morning?
no, from last night. The poll.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I put a poll up on Twitch, too, to see
You're-
who wanted
you're
to queue
known
up on it.
You're known for how you handle
Yep,
your...
and everyone was waiting to get on it.
Yeah, Finn's all about controlling his poll.
I can put up my poll on Twitch all the time now.
You
Twitch
put
is a
your
whole
poll
different
up wherever
thing.
you want, Finn. You know,
It's
so.
a thick poll.
It's a very thick full of,
You see what I did there, Grim? I called it a thick poll.
something's thick here. Ouchie girl, lovely Ouchie Dumpy says, "Hola lunchers, give me all your pickles." Oh damn, she's just going right for the pickles. All right. Matt Bailey with his wonderful greetings says, "Gracious good morning, gentlemen, and to you." Rooster says, "Don't forget your ACS donations toward Rose or Holdo," and by that he meant Rose. Let's see here. Jason Krulik says, "Good morning, everyone. Glad to have you here." Hermes, Awakened Empire says, "What up, Ranger? What's up with you, pimp?" Tila Man 92 says, "What it do? What it do with you?" My man CBO 97 says, "Troll." That's true. Well 73 says, "Cookie Crisp." Yes, cookie. Sniff 8 says, "Happy Thursday, skewers." Woodall says, "Hi all. Happy Donderdog Thursday, everyone." Okay, so we're learning things here, Finn. I don't know what language that is, but we're learning that's Thursday.
Maybe it's Wandaba.
I don't know. I'm just reading. Slapmeathead says, "Hi, everybody." Juice for 912 says, "Good afternoon. Still have a useless 5-star guest." Oh, just got to keep working on it, buddy. Who else we got? The Fourth of Cock says the only thing missing from last night was the Stroking Wookiee. We did get Julie Andrews, and I think that was a fair trade. So the hills are alive with the sound of Definity.
Julie Andrews.
Yes.
A rare appearance on our
Yes,
stream.
yes.
Hey, maybe we can talk her into doing the questions today.
Maybe.
Let's see what goes on. Skywalker Vader says, "Finn, what is a good Mexican Egyptian breakfast?" Pancakes.
I mean, so if you're honestly asking about an Indian breakfast, that's a really good one.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now,
Pancakes?
Indian sambar is the way to go.
No pancakes. All right.
No, not pancakes.
Juice
I love pancakes, but idli sambar is like the best.
blueberry pancakes, Finn.
Yeah, that's not an Indian breakfast though.
That's not what we asked. It was Mexican Egyptian.
Ouchie.
Let's see. Juice first says gas might be the worst return on investment in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes history. You're not wrong on that. Ray Rock says, "Good morning, Skewers fan. I want some pickle currency." Okay.
No, that's on Twitch.
Yeah.
So if you guys missed it, I'm working on building up our Twitch a lot. I know I'm saying that a lot, but
All right.
the Twitch platform is actually really fun. It has a lot of interactive things for just like pure game streams and stuff. So I've been working on a lot of stuff. And this morning I did a couple of GOTB battles on Twitch and played around with the Accolade mission. Also did the 2-person mission and found that the double Kylo works well in that mission. So we played some of that. And then I did my Padme. I unlocked 7-star Padme this morning as well using the Geos. Did that on Twitch, and they were all exposed to the pickle currency that is on Twitch now. So you watch Twitch, you get pickles, you can gamble the pickles,
Sure.
You can duel people with your pickles.
That works.
And ultimately, there's going to be a store that you can spend your pickles There's nothing on it yet. That's coming up right now. People are still developing their pickles. Dr. Feelgood is kind of a pickle master right now. And Ouchie has a pickle gambling problem, we have learned.
BJ Finley says the overage in energy is bothersome. Well, I have my 600 collected, and when it flips over here in about an hour and 20 minutes...
It's bothersome to everyone when we see it, don't worry.
Yeah,
it's not just you.
I just don't care. Whittle says that was Dutch. Okay, so it's Dutch. Okay, good. I learned some Dutch. So there you go.
Isn't that weird?
Smoking a pancake. I love gold.
Is that weird?
Can I paint this Winky gold? How about no, you dumb crazy bastard?
There's only two types of people in this world I can't stand: those who are intolerant to other people's cultures, and the Dutch.
That's right. Dutch hater. Roast Tacos here.
That was BCM, by the way. Hi, BCM.
Yeah, the Viking himself has appeared. So
hey guys, sorry I'm a little late. I was getting my 7-star Padme.
Congratulations!
Nice. It only took me half a dozen times, but
very nice. Well, you got it, and that's the thing that matters the most. See what happens when you focus and get shit done, Grim? That's what happens.
Hey, dude, I got Padme the last time. I got her 7-star the last time she dropped. Sure. So
yeah.
Well, I did. Where's your Thorn at?
Yeah.
Hey, food for thought. I've been kicking ass with a 5-star Thrawn for over a year.
That's not food for thought. That's just ridiculous.
I don't need him 7-star to kick ass.
Yeah, you do actually. It's begun, Grim. I'm just telling you, get 7-star Thrawn, and you can give us all the bird. If not, this is going to be a daily occurrence. So,
I don't know. The way Grim's going, he's going to have a 7-star gas before he has 7-star.
You're right. And no one's going to care.
And then I won't need a Thrawn.
You still need a Thrawn. God damn, man. What is going on with you? Get that shit out of your brain.
Dude, I only need a 7-star Thrawn if I plan on freaking platooning him.
No, that's wrong. Oh, God.
Don't need a 7-star Thrawn for, like, GAC.
But you're going to need a 7-star Thrawn in order to ride the space whales that they're going to introduce into the game.
See?
Space whale.
Oh, Dobby's here. Dobby 6406 is here. Says hello from England with Harry Potter. I added all that extra stuff in. He didn't really say that. All right. Let's go suffer through some odd depression because Grim's depressing me with his nonsense. Let's see here. Let's go. And this, if you guys are not familiar, you guys know the deal. This is where I go suffer through mod depression as I try to roll mods, and it always goes bad. And yeah, so I was working on an arrow, and where is that beautiful arrow? Let me find it. Was it this one? No, it was a health one. I rolled it, and I think I want to slice this one because it has a possibility of doing something pretty amazing. Yeah, it's 18 speed already on a crit avoidance one. Pretty nice defensive stats. Defense protection. I like it. So we're going to try to slice this bad boy. Why not, right? If I can get some nice speed on it, that can be a really nice, stinky one to use. So let's see here. All right, we're going to slice. Now, this never works out. I've hit speed 4 times. Can we hit the magical 5? I don't know, but chances are I'm going to be very sad in a moment. So buckle up, folks. Here we go. Mod depression, here we come. Da, 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 da. Of course, it hit protection.
Of course.
Well, that's been mod depression with RSG today. Thank you very much.
You'd think you'd learn that by now, Ranger. If it has defense or protection on a speed secondary, it's going to roll defense or protection. It didn't work out.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. A little bit of the brain damage there. So That's not good. So, well, enough of that nonsense. That's about all I want to take today. Oh, God. Nev, I don't want to hear about your amazing speed roll that you just got. You said, Nev, I rolled a 22 speed secondary today, so your depression ain't bringing me down. Well, kiss my ass, Nev. It's making my depression worse and you get good stuff. No, congratulations. That's a good mod. So.
Way to take it for the team there, Ranger.
I take a lot. You guys get great stuff because I take it in the pooper. And, just the way it works in the world, right? Somebody's always got to take it in the pooper.
Yeah, sometimes you got to take one for the team, Ranger.
Yeah, that's just...
Ranger was Army. He's used to it.
Yeah, that's true. So, all right. Let me see here. Let us get to our roster review today. That'll cheer me up, helping somebody else out. Let me pull that up. There we go. And let me see here. Today we are doing Cerium. Transition this. There we go. We'll go full screen. And they are in, shout out to their guild, World Order Black. But they've got a 3 instead of an E. That's nice. So doing pretty well in arena, running the Shock T team, so pretty solid. Doing great in fleets. Got the Kenobi team rocking and rolling. That's pretty nice. 3.9 million GP, and let's see what our friend would like us to look at today. Says my main questions would be, where should I be spending my fleet energy? We'll look at that. Which team should I finish? And 3 of my current teams, which Gear 13 would have the most impact? I'm saving Zetas for the gas event. Cool. Working on Separatists at present. And can you look at what monsters I should be farming? I spent a lot of time slicing what I have. Well, we can do that. That's what we do here at RSG. So let's go take a look at where we're at so we can figure out where you need to be farming and stuff. So it looks like it's just some good stuff on this account. There is some good stuff on this account. So I guess he likes the Shock T team a lot. Because he's running that in arena, not running.
It's actually a really good team.
It's a fun team to play.
It is really fun.
So I can see probably not running the Darth Vader team. Needs to get his Bastila to 13, but that's okay. Needs Sith Trooper. Yeah, working on that. Sith Marauder. Okay, so Sith Empire team's getting there. Not quite there yet, but you're doing a great job with the Shock T team, so that's pretty good. Where should we be farming? Well, let's look at your Separatists first, because you see that's what you're working on.
Separatists are looking pretty good.
They look really good.
They're on their way,
Yeah, B2. That's your cantina. I'm looking for something for your fleet.
The only thing really that he can get from fleet now, because it looks like he's got everything that shows up in there. He had 7 stars already.
Yeah,
I think there's Gear 12 plus finishers in there. Finisher salvage in there, but.
Let's look. Let's just make sure there's anything that. I mean, his GR is stupid. He's got
GG shows up in there.
Let's see.
His Grievous is only 6.
Well, that's the fleet store.
We're talking about fleet hard node energy.
Oh, fleet hard node. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got confused.
You're well on your way for gas. I mean, you've got the pieces. I mean,
yeah.
Soka's already relicked. Shock T's got 2 Zetas. Padme's 12. We got 2 Zetas. I mean, 3PO's 12.
Let's hit up the checklist. The checklist is actually working.
That looks really, really good. Let me go back to Separatists for a second here.
Let's see here.
I mean, other than B2, everything else is pretty solid. It just needs gear. So if you want to start gearing up your Separatists, we'll need Zetas on a Zeta on Droideka. GBA needs to get to Gear 12, but IG Magna Guard, that's a hard node though. Not fleet. Dooku, that's...
Yeah, you can also get the Magna Guard from the...
Yeah, I think we keep working on our Separatists, getting them up, your Geos and your droids. You're going to need those for the event. Asajj needs her 2 Zetas. You need to work on Night Sisters eventually anyway, but so far I haven't seen anything in fleet that's really sticking out to me that you need. I mean, you've got Malik, right? So it's not Old Republic.
B1's. Oh no, never mind.
His B1's squared away. He's done a really good job with that. So let me see if there's anything else in the challenge. I'm actually going into the fleet battles to see like what would be his best bet, because I'm like curious. Like, I'm just looking at hard nose.
How's his nest?
12.
I looked at his nest. Yeah, 12.
Okay.
So Shock T's done.
Yeah, almost. It looks like all the ones that are farmable on the fleet nodes are done.
His Scion's 7 stars. I mean,
is Django 7 stars?
So you have a couple of routes you can go here.
Yeah, Django's done.
So you have a couple of routes you can go here with your fleet energy. You can start working on like Sith ships or something if you want to keep working on ships. Not the most ideal recommended. I would use your fleet energy. What I'm using it for right now is for the left side gear pieces, like the Mark, whatever those things are. You know, you need like 40 of a piece. I use a lot of my fleet energy now for those. Now that I've got all the characters done, I really don't care about the Sith ships at all. I just don't care about ships, period. So I've been using my fleet energy for those. You've done a fantastic job, Serum, of getting the characters that needed the fleet hard nodes done and the ships that you need. I mean, your ships are solid. So, I mean, it's up to you. If you want to continue working on like ships just to have them, you can. But if you want to augment some of your tier 12 plus pieces, there's a lot of that ship energy you can use for the left side and the right side pieces. Especially those, what are they called? I mean, they always make my head hurt.
Med packs, or
I think it's the med pack. Let me make sure I'm calling.
Well, there's med packs, the data pads,
the MK6 med packs. Yeah, the MK6 Athacam med packs are the ones that you just constantly need. So if you want to start supplementing that for those,
I would focus on his shards first.
For ships, get out of here, Finn. For the Sith fighter,
no, I'm serious. Work on the Sith fighter, because you've already seen a bunch of videos out there that Sith is a counter to negotiator. I said it before. It's been my strategy from the beginning.
The Sith fighter and the Sith bomber are a counter. Oh wait, we just had something hit. Somebody just
there's already YouTube videos on it, Ranger.
You leave it on defense, and it gets its butt handed to it.
Yeah, but it's an offensive team.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I gave the option, Finn.
So my strategy always with this game is finish off shards first, because it takes longer to get shards than it does to get gear. You could always save up crystals and get gear. The exchange rate for shards is a lot harder. Look at what happened with everything that just happened with gas, right? You had to go back and get B1. You had to go back and get a Shock T and ETA. They're all in the same sources. You have no idea if they're going to start introducing something for Sith, and then you're going to fall behind. I would just work on finishing off the existing ships and stuff that you have for shards before you move on to using a source of energy for gear.
I'm saying you have the option. If you don't want to work on ships, like because you're like me, you don't give two rats ass about those two ships, then you can use that for your energy. You have the option, Finn's right. If you want to finish up the ships, go for it. If you don't, then that would be the best way to use it, because you've done a fantastic job with all the other characters and stuff, the other ships in there, like ETA and other ones, the harder ones to get. So if it's whatever you want to do, Serum, you pick. If you want to round out your characters you need for like to get certain relics and stuff, especially in your separatists, right? Because you're going to need B1 Asajj for the gas event, since you mentioned it. That would be a good place to use it as well. Then you can go back and finish the ships afterwards. So whatever you want to do, whatever pickles your tickle, or how would you say it, Finn?
Strike that, reverse it.
Hey, there you go. Thank you. So I was waiting for the
Eclip your Ecltic?
I mean, something like that. So that's science. That's what we just did there. So yeah, I think that's just gives you some ideas. Your teams look really good. So really, we just need to start rounding out. We've got the Sith Empire. We're still working on characters for the Separatists. We've got the Sith Empire team, which I think you could do something with. But I mean, if you want to run the Shock T team, you can. I mean, you're roughly around the 50 mark. If you want to go higher, Sith Empire, I think will get you could get you further. We still need to get Sith Trooper or Marauder. Keep working on your Marauder. That's definitely one you want to keep farming. Maybe get up your Sith Trooper if you want to put that on the team. You could go GBA, take him to 12, then relic him and put that on the team instead of Sith Trooper. I use that on my team. It works really, really well. Definitely get Basil to 13. She's pretty stupid at 13. I was amazed at how much damage she does. Relic.
Yeah, she's quite ridiculous.
She hits so hard. She'll one-shot a team, especially with, I mean, like, she hits hard, dude. But yeah, I think you're well. You can round out your Sith Empire team, and that'll be good. Your GR looks fantastic. We do need work on the Separatists. I think your main focus will be farming. After working on Sith Empire a little bit, but for gear, you can go right into your Separatists, and I think that's where our main focus needs to be. But yeah, you just need a few more for B2, a few more for Magna Guard, Grievous. So relic pieces.
Yeah, so Sith Empire to hold overnight, and the answer is yes.
If you have the mods.
If you have the mods. So here's the thing,
like
right? There's nothing that really
right?
quote unquote holds in defense.
Like
right
how
now.
far do you drop? I do not drop that much. I do maybe do 2 or 3 battles and I'm 1 again, right? Some days I have to do 4 because I start my battles late and stuff, but that's really not that hard. So I don't drop below a certain level because it's like my mods are really good. My Revan goes first, my Bastille goes first, and people just drives them bananas, like trying to beat my team. It can be beat. Anybody's team can be beat, but it's just how much you won't drop. But yeah, Sith Empire is really good on defense. I think more than the Shakti team, because the Shakti team is phenomenal on offense. I think we can all agree on that, but it does not hold on defense as well.
Yeah, you'll actually get singled out running the Shakti.
That's the thing, right?
People will go after you, will aim directly for you.
That's kind of what the whole defense thing is. So one thing is whether or not the teams can hold on defense, right? And right now it really is a mod game more so than anything else. And so kind of almost regardless of what you have on defense, most things in characters can be beaten. The main thing depends on mods, and the other thing is how imposing is your team and does it attract a target on you? While you have large relics on your Shakti team, right, it's still going to pose a target because it's a fairly easy team to attack with Darth Revan. A little bit easier, actually, than attacking another Darth Revan, depending on your mods. So your Sith Empire team may hold a little bit better, but your Sith Empire team actually has lower relics, right? So it may not be as imposing. So how does your Darth Revan team fare up against everyone else on your arena shard? Because it's not like Grand Arena where things are balanced out, or they try to based on the top end of your roster and your GP and all that. Squad Arena is just based on when you started and how far people at the same time that started as you have progressed. So potentially they're much higher relics than you because you focused on your Galactic Republic teams. So it's going to be a kind of a experiment almost for you. Is it going to be better to have Galactic Republic? Is it going to be better to have Sith Empire? I think Sith Empire will probably be a little bit more discouraging for people to attack, especially depending on your mods. And I'm looking at your mods, and the thing is, obviously, you're focusing on your current arena team, so your Darth Revan team ends up falling behind, right? And so they're not getting your top mods, which is going to make things difficult. So it really is kind of up to you how you want to do this, because if you put your Sith Empire on defense, I would recommend you switching mods overnight.
Yeah, well,
but if you don't, then I would suggest just kind of staying with your Shakti team and just trying to bear through it, because switching your mods and stuff is a decision you have to make. If you don't, your Darth Revan team is going to be way too easy. They'll recognize it and then focus on your team.
Yeah, people are like that in arenas. I mean, it's just
they know which teams they can and cannot beat, especially if you're in the top 50. Like, they know which ones they want to use to jump, which ones they have an easy time against. If they have a little bit of time, who am I going to attack? So if you make your Darth Revan team too slow, it's going to get targeted and singled out.
Yeah, the speed you're shooting for Revan is around 330. As close as that you can. Bastille is above 310, right? Those are pretty much the speeds that you want for those two characters to basically be. I mean, people will look at them like, I'm not dicking around with that team, right? Unless they have really insane mods. Now, I'm and your mods now, because we pretty much know that you're working on gas, you're going to work on Separatists and Sith Empire. Anything else is not important at the moment. Your GR is really good. There's some characters you need to, round up a little bit and stuff like that, but your GR team is really fantastic. So, but we've got that planned, but looking at your mods, I'm looking at them now. A lot of great mods here. Problem is, one thing, we need more speed sets above 20. I mean, the highest speed mod you have with the speed secondary is 20. And you have a few of those, which is really good, but most of your mods are not speed sets. And that could be, I'm sure you're working on it. I'm sure you're working on those mods. If not, you need to start heavily investing in speed mods and speed sets. It sucks. Nobody likes it. I suffer through depression every day. And if my dumbass has to do it, then you can just come on in, Serum. Come on in the trench, in the blood, in the guts. We got coffee, we got some croissants, and we'll suffer together in the trench warfare that is mods. It's not something that's enjoyable, but long term, you're going to have to go heavily into speed mods and try to get speed secondaries. That means getting the mods, and that means slicing them. It's the only way, because you've got some really great mods here. I mean, you've got a 26 speed and some 24s. One that can even be a 25 on Ray. There's some really good stuff here. The one on Shock T can go to 23. So it's some really good mods here, but we're lacking speed mods. And we're lacking mods with speed secondaries. And those make the biggest difference for a lot of your characters that you need to run. This has a cascade effect when you have... Because here's the cool thing. You could put your best mods once you get your Sith Empire team and then run your second best mods on your Shock T team. Shock T team will still be really good because you can use that on offense, especially like in GAC and things of that nature, and they work great, right? And there's only certain characters that you need speed for. We always talk about that. Certain characters on certain teams need speed. The rest need the damage or defense of their tank, things of that nature, right? Based on how the team needs to operate. Speed's always important, but it's certain characters that need that really huge bump in speed because you want them going first. It sets the team off and gets them doing what they need to do. So yeah, we got to work on that. Anything on the mod? Anything else you're seeing in the mods, Finn? You're the mod whisperer here.
No, that's the main thing. Work on speed sets. That's the main thing that I noticed looking at his mods. So.
I mean, if you wanted to spend crystals just to speed it up, like because your farming is really, really good. But if you wanted to use some crystals, say like 50 or something, get that some extra energy during the day, because your mod energy comes back pretty decently. You get 2 rounds of 144. But if you want to spend 50 crystals and get additional mod energy just to get more mods or more slicing materials, I have no problem with that in your case, because we really need to up the ante. So yeah.
You don't have to go back to Sith Empire.
You don't have to, Serum. You do not have to.
Your Galactic Republic can work on defense. It just be aware of what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Right? It's because it's a different team, and it does not necessarily on defense have a pleasant or a good favorable matchup against Darth Revan on offense. You may get targeted a little bit more. You do have high relics, so it's not like they can go in without a strong team, right? So they have to go in with a strong team against that, but it's still going to be a little bit more of a target. However, if this is the team you enjoy, leave it. Mm-hmm. I don't see a reason for you to do it. You focus very heavily on your relics. You have made this team really, really good.
Yeah.
I would leave it. I don't think you have to change your team on defense.
No,
you might drop a little bit.
Yeah, we're just giving you some ideas. You take the ideas, but you got to play the game the way you want to play it. Mm-hmm. Like if you want to play the Shock T team and mix and match and do stuff, go for it, man. That's totally fine. You still want to work on your Sith Empire team, though, because it's too good of a team not to be invested in. I mean, it's the meta still. I mean, it's a meta for a reason. I mean, so making an investment in Sith Empire is still worth it, right? Even if like you leave all your mods that you have right now and you just start working on speed mods and then start putting those on your Sith Empire team, not changing anything out on your Shock T team, I'm fine with that. But you still need to round up your Sith Empire team. It's too good of a team that you can use in any phase of the game, whether it's GOTB, the Heroic Sith Raid, especially in TW and GAC, that will help you and your guild. A Sith Empire team is phenomenal. It's phenomenal on offense and it's phenomenal on defense. So I would say get that team rounded up first. Then as you're farming up your characters you still need for Separatists, I think you need to go into your Separatists and really start working on them. So, and then, but your focus is gas. Finishing up Sith Empire and making sure you have all those characters ready for gas. That is your focus right now. So, and then once you get those done and they're ready to rock and roll, I mean, if you can get all the characters squared away and ready to go, and you've got Zeta saved up and everything, then we can start looking at like other teams and rounding them up and finishing those off. And I think that'll put you in a great position. But you want to be ready for gas. I always have this philosophy. I know Finn, we've talked about this. I get the team done, and if it's done, then great. I leave it alone, then I move on to the next team. I'm like, okay, that team's ready to go. I've farmed it. I've got the gear on it. I'm done. Let's go work on the next thing, right? But I know that in my back pocket, I've already got that team ready to go. So whenever the event comes back, that it's ready to go. You know, that's what I know, Finn. You do that, right? You get the team ready. You can use some of the characters.
I aim a little lower than yours because mine is typically right around the gear 12, gear 11 range.
Sure,
I still do that, so I don't quite push it to the 12, 13 that you do. But yeah, same strategy. I like having more diversity in my roster because I have fun playing with everything. So I always go a little lower. But yes.
But yeah, I mean, you see, you know, I'm a little bit more end game than Finn is, right? Because I'm, you know, always on the front lines, showing my roster and things of that nature. So, you know, teams that are out there right now, I make sure that I have everything squared away, right? So for me, like, I'm making that push with Fives and Rex and Echo to Relic, right? Because I already have Ahsoka Relic. I can't do anything more with Gas. There's no point. So once those characters are Relic, but at the same time, I'm also working on characters that I'm going to use and getting them to 12. I just took Range Trooper to 12, like I promised I would. I'm going to take Finn to 12. I'm going to take Dooku to 12 and B2 to 12, just to round out everything that I'm working on. So, did someone just ring my doorbell? Hold on, I'll be right back. Finn, continue on.
And Serum, I saw your question here. So, is it worth finishing Sith Empire before gas pieces or whilst working on gas? So, don't forget, by the way, that you are, and you said this, right? You're free to play. Don't forget about what stretch of time period you're going to have with gas. You want to start saving up your Get 1 tokens. However, it's going to take you a while to spend all of those in order to get your gas from 5-star to 7-star, right? You're going to have that time period probably of about 3 to 4 weeks, even if you have all of the gets to do it, because you're not going to be refreshing the store. And you've seen how effective a 5-star gas is. 5-star gas is not really all that effective. You really need to get it to 7 in order to have that major impact that a lot of people are hoping for. And so if that's what you're waiting for, right, you have time after you even get gas to work on his gear. So Sith Empire gives you something now. If gas goes by the same way that Malik did, you have a few months in order to do that, right? And your gas and your Sith Empire teams are not far away from being what you need. It's not like they're too far away from being complete. I mean, you already have a Relic Revan, you have a Relic Malik. It's just little things, right? Like, do you want to focus on your fallen Bastila and get her up to a little bit and higher in relics, right? Or, I mean, you have everything you need. I don't think you need to go too crazy on the Sith Empire and over push them. And you can start working on some of your other teams and just keep on working. I would just focus either on Trooper, Assassin, or Marauder. Not Assassin. She would be the last one. Marauder is 5-star.
Marauder.
So it would be work on the shards for Marauder. Work on the gear for your Sith Trooper. Get him to gear 12. And you're basically going to be squared away with your Sith Empire. You don't have to do all of that much. And then by that time, we'll see what happens with the meta, because we're also going to get ARC Trooper. Right, you focus heavily on Galactic Republic. We're going to get the ARC Trooper here soon.
Next week.
We have all the stuff coming with Lightside GOTV. Who knows what they're going to introduce to kind of change everything up on us. So there's a lot of different things that can happen between now and the next time the gas event comes, which could be in like March of next year. February, March, that's roughly the time period, right, that we're going to see gas again. So I would just finish your Sith Trooper, and then you can start saving on gas, and that gives you enough flexibility to just wait and see what happens with the rest of the meta, and you'll have enough gear saved at that time that you can push your gas up to gear 11. You know the stuff that you need to focus on anyways, right, which is like the cryotechs and the boards. And if I remember correctly, Sith Trooper's an old character. He doesn't even really have any of those. So you can still work on your cryotechs and your fleshlights and all of that kind of stuff in order to get your gas and everything geared up when it's time. So I don't think it's necessarily kind of like an either or scenario. I think you can do both at the same time, because a lot of the gear that you're going to need for gas is not necessarily need for a character like Sith Trooper.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like your Sith Empire is not there. You've already got Relic Revan and Malik. So taking Basilisk to Relic is not that overreaching, right?
He doesn't even really need to if he doesn't want to. But really I would work on Sith Trooper.
I'm sorry, he really needs to, Finn. I'm sorry, that's a ridiculous thing.
I don't think he needs it.
What do you mean he doesn't need it? Are you crazy? I don't need the best team. He doesn't need to like go crazy. He can work on it slowly, but having that team available, are you crazy?
She's gear 12. I mean, it's not like she's...
I know, but that right side gear for Basilisk, she gets that extra speed and damage, and she's worth it, man. I mean,
and to be honest, to take a character to like Relic 4 doesn't take that much. It's when you hit like Relic 5, it starts taking the expensive gear. But once you hit 13, the jump to go from gear 13 no Relic to gear 13 Relic 4 is very minuscule compared to the rest.
I would focus on Sith Trooper though and get your 5th on that team before you start worrying about the relics.
He could do this. I mean, you still need to work on Sith Trooper, I agree. But if you've got GBA, you can use him as your tank there. I actually like him. I use him on my team, as I said earlier, better than Sith Trooper. I mean, you get the Brute as well. That's a nice team. But
that's for Arena.
Right, but I mean, you still want to work, as I said, Finn, work on your Sith Trooper. Your GBA is a little bit higher right now. You're going to take him to 12, 13 anyway. So you can use him, and then when you're for GAC, you're working on your Sith Trooper gear as well. Get him to the level where you can use him on GAC and things of that nature. Until you get your Marauder. Marauder is actually the ideal person, especially if you have Malik, for offense, things of that nature, GAC, things like that. So... but yeah, so I would say round out the Sith Empire, get it kind of worked on, keep farming your Marauder, heavily on the Separatists, make sure you got everything you need for character-wise, good to go for gas, then you can start hoarding. Once you have Sith Empire done, Separatists, and you've got everything locked and loaded, right, keep working on your mods, then I'd hoard. Like, you're going to need a horde to get, you're going to need 4 Zetas, you're going to need 500 Chirotechs for GAS, his gear besides that is not that bad. You're going to need a lot of stun cuffs, which is really shocking. He needs a lot of stun cuffs. It's like, god dang. So, but you can see Gas's gear, what he needs in GG, and then you can start saving for that. And then, yeah, I think that's the route you go. But we gotta work on those mods and do that. So, all right, I think that covers everything that he asked us to look at, Finn. Anything else? I think we covered everything, right? So
yeah, I think that's it.
All right, Finn, how does one get a roster review from RSG for the lunch stream?
Simple. Head on to the RSG Discord and message me, Finity, saying that you would like a roster review. Please include your GG page. Make sure that I respond to you, that you are in the queue. If I don't respond to you, that you are in the queue, then chances are you are not in the queue. And message me again 24 hours afterwards just to make sure that I have added you. And if you are a green VIP or higher, please make sure that you include that in your message to me, saying that you are a green VIP or higher. That gets you into the accelerated line, and we will get you squared away that and get your roster review scheduled.
That's right.
As your roster review gets closer, I will message you saying that your roster review is coming. The queue is about 1 to 2 weeks, and once you're there, we will go ahead and schedule you on a particular lunch stream, get the information about what you want us to review, and then we will do your review on the day.
And then if you would like to get yours done sooner rather than later, one of the benefits of the many benefits we offer our patrons, and I've got the Patreon page up right now, is if you're a green Patreon or higher, you can get your roster review bumped up to the front. You also get first cracks at many roster reviews, and we're doing that. You can see we do stuff with the VIPs at different levels. We just had an October mod session with the blue VIPs, and the cool thing is when we do those, we always record those videos on YouTube, and as a VIP, you have access to those, and only you have access to those because you get that status where you can go in and watch those videos because they're private. We don't share those with just anybody, right, Finn?
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. So and
we did get a donation, by the way.
We did. I haven't been able to see anything. What did we get?
Yeah, we got a $40 donation to the Tiltify campaign.
Oh, very nice.
From Stings.
Oh, wow.
And he donated and said, found some money on the ground at Disneyland yesterday and couldn't find the owner. Figured it would be better in ACS's hand than in Big Disney's.
Yeah, speaking of ACS,
that's awesome.
Yeah, so let's go check out where we are with the ACS because we had a buttload of donations yesterday, Finn, and today so far. So right now we are at let's look here, $6,705. You guys are incredible. We haven't even got to our big December 7th stream, Finn, and we're already at $6,705. That's fantastic. So thank you to everybody that has donated so far. We're fighting the fight against pediatric cancer. That's our primary focus. I mean, we hate cancer, F cancer, and we're doing everything we can. So we're raising this money for the ACS, which will lead to us doing the half marathon and 5K run at Disney World. I was just going to do the 5K, but Finn, being the butthole that he is, convinced me to do the half marathon again. So I stand before you a broken and bitter man. So.
And please help me, Relic 5, Holdo.
No, let's look at this. Was that a poll or challenge?
It's a poll.
All right.
The challenge was filled yesterday.
All right, so far, so one of the polls you can do this for, something you can donate towards is, who does Finity have to take to Relic 5 and Star Wars Galaxy Heroes? We've got Urur at $10, Amla Holdo's at $200, Rose Tico's at $210, and JK Jedi Knight Guardian. It's at $0.
I think there's only one true answer to
and
that
that's Rose.
poll,
It's
and
Rose.
It's Rose Tico.
Finn really would love you guys to do Rose Tico here. So
no, please.
He already has a Zeta on and high gear. It makes sense that it'd be
please,
Rose
Holdo.
Tico.
I'd rather have.
Yeah,
Holdo.
yeah. So Finn's joking. He's such a joke.
Yeah, he says he'd rather have Holdo, which means you got.
He really wants Rose. He's trying to use.
Yeah, you got to
do
do
that. I'm already. So
he's
I was
trying
actually,
to use reverse psychology.
I had actually made peace with Rose Tico being my Zeta and everything last time because I found a use for her under the Finn team and was actually able to. Then they friggin' changed Finn, and now I have this useless Rose.
Yeah.
Seriously. Please, Holdo, be nice.
Yeah, no, let's not be nice. Let's think about the suffering and pain and just tears that Finn will do on the stream. It'll be so beautiful, guys.
Hideous
Think
question. Did Finn even finish the half marathon last time? Yes, in fact. Of the main RSG crew, I was the only one. And then if you include Sanely and I were the two.
Rose did too.
Well, Rose was like our guest, our honored guest.
I got 8 miles, but my ankle went out on me, so they had to force me on the bus. Limpy McLimpy was still going to you don't have to finish this. Yes, I do. Come on, buddy. You look like you're in a lot of pain there. No, I'm going to finish it. If I have to crawl, listen, I'm an ex-military. It's fine. Just get on the bus.
Yeah, if you can walk, you can run.
Mm-hmm.
If you can stand, you can walk.
Moss,
if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
All right, Moss,
Pretty much.
Let me explain something to you, Moss. And I love you, Moss. You're my favorite. Finn is not a good man. And by that, I mean he tortures me every day. Where I have to, it's my control, and BCM and Grim can talk to this, about the sheer willpower and restraint that I show for this man every day. The things that he puts me through. It's really awful. So anytime I get any chance to make Finn suffer through the fandom in any way that I can, I'm going to take that opportunity. It's not mean. It's revenge. Because I literally can't Homer Simpson Bart choke Finn. It's not allowed. I can't really do anything. So, but this is just me begging you guys.
So, moral of the story: donate to Rose Tico.
Listen, Finn will be
children.
fine. It's about making Ranger happy, and this would make Ranger so happy to see Finn cry. So,
and remember, it's for the kids.
It's for the kids, right? I mean, think about the kids. Yep. Finn will be fine. This is for the kids.
That's not fair.
What do you mean it's not fair? It's for the kids. That's a true statement.
You can't torture me and then say for the kids.
It's for the kids.
It's like conflicting messages.
That's not conflicting. That's a true fact. You put that up there. No one forced you to put Rose on their Finn. You put that on there. So you have done this yourself, Anakin.
You have done this to yourself.
It was the viewers. They decided. We went through them.
You didn't have to. You don't have. If the viewers said jump off a bridge, Finn, you're not going to go jumping off a bridge. I'm sorry.
Well, for the right donation for the children.
No, you're not.
It depends on the bridge.
Yeah,
it does. It depends on the bridge.
Yeah, there's a few bridges I'm sure I bet Finn would not jump off no matter what you donated for. But no, you guys vote for whatever you guys want. We're just a little tongue-in-cheek here. I get asked all the time, you guys are really mean to each other. Like, you do know this is a shtick, right? Do you honestly think that, As long as me, yeah, that's Finn's being full of shit now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you honestly think Finn, who has been to my home several times and everything we go through, that we're really serious about this stuff? Oh Lord, solid shtick, guys. We love Finn.
It's all part of the show.
It's all part of the
all
show.
part of the show.
Yeah, so
no, Golden Gate Bridge is one that I will not. No, no stings.
Not the Golden Gate Bridge.
No stings. That
Well,
no.
they got little pillars down, so if you jump off the pillar down low, does that count?
So at least it would be better to do it off a
Still
suspension bridge, so you don't accidentally jump into one of the pillars holding up a bridge. So
yeah,
I mean, a suspension bridge would be a better idea.
It's not a great idea, even at that Finn.
No, it's not a great idea, but I'm just saying.
No, I would do
bridge
it because I'm used to jumping from heights like that, so that's just my dumb ass. But Finn's a whole different thing.
Yeah,
that's true, Will Phil. I did get beat up with the lightsaber for
the
the kids. I let them beat my ass with that. What was his name? Weston?
Weston.
Yeah, I let him hit me quite a few times. He wanted to make sure I was dead.
Good kid.
Yeah, he's a great kid. Him and his parents were lovely folks, and we wish the best for Weston. I hope he's kicking cancer in the ass and he can go be a kid. That's the most hardest things. You see these kids. The kids are so incredible. You see these kids at such a young age, and they're dealing with this stuff, and you just wish you could just like cure them instantly. So they can just be kids. But the good thing is they don't let it bother them, and they still be kids. And that's our goal, is to make sure that they have everything they need to support ACS with stuff that they do, like the virtual reality and things of that nature, so they can be kids, right? So that's the main thing of why we're doing this. All right. I think that covers all that good stuff there. Let's get back into let's get to some gameplay footage and stuff. And Finn, do you have Nightbot out? I've got it up and ready to go if you don't have it ready.
If you have it, then go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, Finn's lazy. See what I'm saying?
No, I actually have it open, but it's not open on my computer right now because I was setting up stuff.
I should have said I don't have it ready. Finn's like, oh, I've got it ready to go. I did this to myself.
No, I actually have Nightbot open, but it's not on my current tab that I'm working on.
No, I did this to myself. I set myself up for failure there, so... let me just get some contraband cargo going here. I really don't care what ships we run. Let's just hit start, and I'm trying to get some
Hideous, a bridge is not an escalator. You won't throw me off a bridge. Just saying.
Maybe he could.
No,
he wants to throw me down an up escalator.
Is you throw him off a bridge with a bungee cord that is just long enough to where when he gets to the bottom, it dunks his head in the water each time.
Yeah, we would bungee jump Finn. Yeah, we'd definitely bungee jump Finn off the bridge. So, yeah, just so he gets a little taste.
I'm not liking this conversation.
Quit being such a wuss.
Or maybe slingshot him over to Canada. That could be interesting.
I'm not doing that to Canada.
Yeah, they would cannon fire me back.
Good point.
Why would I do that to them? That's mean. Here, we don't like Finn anymore. Send him to another country. That's how wars start. Did you guys send us Finn? Yes. Okay.
This means war.
All right.
Them's fighting words.
All he did was come up to our consulate and just kept saying "porg porg," and we had no idea what the hell he was saying.
But he wouldn't shut up. He kept saying it.
Porg porg.
God. Why do you think he keeps saying porg porg? I don't know, sir. He won't stop. We've shot him 12 times and he keeps saying it. Damn it! Is he a monster? What is this? All right. Who question mark times 3 is the first question, and he says, question, I know you have mentioned you have a video on how to beat the Malik event. Can you post a link to it in Discord? I can't seem to find it on YouTube. Wish me luck on getting Malik. Yeah, I think we can do that, Finn. We know where that's at, right?
Okay, so just to clarify, we didn't really make like a instructional video on how to beat Malik.
No, we just
we clipped. So Ranger, if you guys don't know, we primarily do live streams for you guys because we like interacting with you guys in the chat and everything. And so we did a live stream with Ranger attempting the Malik event, and it went 8 hours, I think.
Oh no, that was a quick one.
The Malik one?
Yeah, it was only 2 hours. Remember, because Vince Hill jumped in.
Oh, but you had the Loki one that you did in the morning. That's why.
Well, yeah, Loki's was 3
Yeah,
hours, but
there you go.
when
Okay.
I did mine, yeah. So
yeah, so we had a few hour stream where Ranger was doing the Malik event, and then Van Seal came on and explained his strategy.
Yeah.
So what we did is we clipped that part and made it its own video, and I'll see if I can find it here. But we made it its own video so that you guys can see what Van Seal explained to Ranger, and Ranger actually execute. It's not like a actual instructional video that goes through like all the modding and all those kind of things in the detail that we've done some of the other instructional ones. So just so you guys know, I'll find the link here, but that just so you know what to expect with that.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's not secret. Jesus. Let's see. Revenator. Question: chances of Malik event being bugged a third time? Oh Lord, under 50 that we have a third failing of the Malik event.
I have a feeling the Malik event we're going to see is not going to be open for other people to attempt.
I'm going to say 25%, since that seems to be the percent that CG likes to use.
Okay, sure.
I'll say 50-50.
Yeah, I'll go $1, Rob. Sniff8 says, question, feelings on the Galactic Upgrade Pack. I'm not buying it, neither is anybody in my guild. I'm not supporting CG and their nonsense.
Rip off.
So, yeah, not buying it. Alright, Revenator, question. I saw during the morning Twitch stream that Ouchie is starting to develop a pickle gambling problem.
Mm-hmm.
Well, RSG intervened to help her through her.
No, she has a
addiction.
full blown. It's not developed. She has
You
a full
said
blown. I did. And I was gonna say pickle also right afterwards. So I was gonna say full blown pickle right there. She has a full blown pickle gambling problem.
Yeah.
And it is a concern. So Ouchie, don't worry. I'm here to help.
Well, how can you help Ouchie when you have a Borderlands?
We'll have to
addiction?
stage a picklevention.
Well, so Ouchie, I'm here to help.
Sure.
Okay. I've been looking at the bot.
Finn?
I've been trying to see what the best solution is, and I believe there's a way that you can now play slots with the pickles as well. So
Okay.
just so you know.
So okay, there you go.
I'm not helping at all.
Yeah, no, you're not. Revenator Quinn. Question: Finn decided to pull an Oprah this morning with pickles. Can he mimic that during the lunch stream, but with Star Wars Galaxy Heroes Crystals instead? Sure, yeah, we'll just get right on that.
Actually, we could. So one of the things we want to do, we mentioned this in our Patreon and stuff, right? Is as our Patreon goes, we want to do giveaways and stuff for our patrons, for people watching. But we have stuff that we need to build up first with our channel, right? We still have some software and stuff that we're looking to get, some additional things to make the stream better. I mean, we have like kind of like a list of things that we need to do to improve the stream first, and we want to make it better for you guys. So as our Patreon and as our like stuff from YouTube and Twitch and everything kind of grows, we will be able to do stuff like that, giveaways of crystals. It won't be crystals, it'll probably be like gift cards and stuff. But that is the eventual plan. Can we do it right now? No. We are not in a situation to do that because our funds are primarily going into everything for April right now.
Yes.
So that's our top priority is April. Every year, that's what we want to do. So we focus on that. Then the other stuff goes towards improvements. And then,
I mean, I'm not even getting anything towards the Ranger Likes Hookers and Blow Foundation. Nothing.
Yeah,
Zero.
that's unfortunately
until that
priority.
starts growing. Yeah, the other crap is. We're not even close to that kind of big time status. All right, McHealth 19 question: what team would you use for Accolade if you platooned your Darth Revan? My bugs aren't strong enough to win. I'm go with your best team. I mean,
well, so somebody in my guild actually posted it because they had that question too. So I'll give a shout out to 10 Bears.
Sure. We know
he
10 Bears.
used a Grievous that was relicked. So he used Grievous, B1, Droidica, B2, and GBA. So basically, it's a droid team, right? And he said he used B1's heal on Geo Brute Alpha each time. So as long as Brute Alpha stays alive, then you can keep summoning the Brute. You have a Taunter. You don't need Magna Guard. And you get the Dispel on Acolyte. So potentially a droid team. Grievous, B1, Droidica, B2, and GBA.
Someone's saying
he managed to beat it this morning. So shout out to 10 Bears for the screenshot.
The Night Sisters was a team someone said they used really, really effectively. Because, especially if you go like Talzin lead. Especially if a Relic Daka, she ain't dying. and she's going to revive and keep reviving. The plague will wear him down eventually. So that's an option. So there's some options out there for you if you don't have the full Darth Revan like I do team to go rocking and rolling in there. So Dr. Gonzo H question: does Grimm have a 7-star Thrawn yet? Also, when do you think that the Eternal Twins will come to the game? Dr. Gonzo, you are on a timeout. Now you can't. You already know that Grimm doesn't have a 7-star Thrawn yet. He has until when does the Thrawn event come? The 21st? Do we know yet what day that is?
I think it's the 21st.
21st, yeah. So he's got 2 weeks of he's got like that what do you call it? You can't touch Grimm really until
immunity.
Immunity. There you go. Until after the event. So and then shame on you for asking me an Eternal Twins question. Well, 73 question: would it help speed Grimm's motivation if McVenom said she'd give him a cross stitch once he finally gets 7-star?
Maybe.
I mean,
I'm not really going to answer that question to the full extent because, like, I actually do fear Ms. McVenom. So
you should. She's scary.
All right. What else in 3? What do you think of the $20 box in the store? We already talked about that. Revenated question: for the ACS campaign, will Rangers sell a 20-speed secondary mod? For the children. Will I sell a 20-speed secondary mod? No.
Oh, good lord!
I think the community would kill me if I did something like that.
Wow.
Have you not seen me suffer through mod depression? Yeah, that's off the table. I go through too much pain and suffering for me to do something like that. I mean, we'd have to raise like $5,000 for that kind of challenge for me to do something like that because that's awful. Bad. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even considering it, but it'd be something outrageous. Hacks.
I mean, there's plenty of mean things that we can get you to do for charity, but making you sell a 20+ speed secondary mod for charity, that's just plain evil.
Yeah. Hack says, question: does Django need either Zeta to run as lead in his Spun Hunter team? No. Fourth Okaki question for Finn: can you invite the ACS girls to your celebrity dating game?
I'll invite them to the stream, not to that.
Oh, there you go. Finn's not looking for love in all the wrong places. All right. Revenator says, don't worry, Finn. Just read my question regarding the ACS campaign at the beginning of the stream. I don't even know what that he's talking about. So, K.
Did you have a question at the beginning?
No, I didn't. I think we read it, so. Let's see. Utah question: does Finn know I helped to torture him because he yelled at me about my mods? Were you aware of this, Finn?
It wouldn't surprise me. That sounds like something I would do, yes.
All right, Sting's question. I'm at the point where I'm unlocking a bunch of characters back to back, Darth Revan, Padme, Giant Revan, and more, but don't have any gear for them. Should I pause character farms for gear?
No. I would always farm shards over gear. And because there's multiple ways to get gear, there's not multiple ways to get the shards without spending exorbitant.
Well, you could hacks, but then you'd get banned. So let's not do that.
Well, that also would depend on if it would benefit his arena team.
Well, he said he just unlocked a bunch of characters. So I'm assuming that he would have to gear up an entire Padme team in order to do something. So
yeah. Dr. Gonzo H with another question, but you've already had your Eternal Twins shenanigans for the day, so I'm skipping that one.
Be nice.
No, I'm not.
He's donating bits and everything.
Oh, in that case, no. Alty Dumpling question: Dual Ranger J 1999 666.
Oh my god. She has a pickle gambling problem.
Yeah. Nathan Herod question: which Old Republic would you take to get the 13 relic for Darth Revan and Darth Malak? I mean, if you're going to do one, Zalbar would be the first one I would do. Canderous is really good too. He hits super hard. Between those two.
For the Darth Revan event? Well, you could all.
Just for the for Darth Malak too. I mean, if you're going to take one, I really like Canderous. He hits super hard. I like Zalbar because it makes him super beefy. Those are the two.
Darth Basti.
Yeah. Well, they said Old Republic. It didn't say Sith Empire. It didn't say Sith Empire.
But for the Darth Revan Malak event, that's the only one that's.
Yeah, you're right.
Sense.
The dark side is really easy, though. When you
just go in there with Darth Revan.
I was even able to beat the dark side.
I know, and if Grim's beating stuff, you know it's easy. So
I mean, it's the light side that is like insanely hard to beat. So
which is funny. I have an easier time with the light side than I do the dark side.
All right. The dagger question. I will delete a plus 20 mod and record it for charity. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. I don't want you to do that, Dagger, because that would cause me insanity to see something like that. Because I just go through too much with mod depression. I just can't. I can't ethically and morally, Finn, do that to somebody, even for charity, dude.
Well, you're not a masochist, Ranger, so
I just can't do it. It's just not my nature to do that to somebody. Appreciate the offer, Dagger, but that's just, I can't do it. I mean, I would cry. That would make me cry on stream to see that. Rooster question: can Grim live stream his Thrawn event? I don't know. Can you?
We'll see.
Just record it. We'll put it up.
Either way, there's probably going to be a video or a live stream on it.
Okay, we'll do
hopefully.
All right. I think that does. No Dr. Guns. Let's see. Oh, it's updating my stuff here. So I think that's all the questions. I think that covers all the questions there, Dr. Finn.
There's one that just came in from Carl Bracamonte that I can see.
Okay, let me look. Okay, so got my Grievous finished, and he has 161,000 health. That's fantastic. But I have a crit damage mod that will put him at 151k health, which will make him hit harder. I have a crit damage triangle myself. It's got really good health. It's got really good health secondaries though. So
let's take a look real quick. What is Grievous's multiplier for his
or crit chance, whatever it is,
health damage here?
I mean, anything above 150,000 health is super awesome on Grievous. I just like the crit chance with him on that. But if you are relic with him, I don't know. You could change that to a health because he still gets all the extra bumps from the relics. So
okay, I'm looking for his AOE, he does 16%. It says deals 16% of the attacker's max health to targets. So let's see here. So I'd say the crit damage is probably the better one because you get what 34 or 44% from a crit damage.
42 if you
42.
succeed that triangle. I think it's 36 if you don't.
Yeah, and his other one is 20% of the attacker's max health.
Uh-huh.
That's fine.
So I'd say the crit damage is worth more.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
All right. I think that covers everything. So we can end the stream here. Finn, you got a lot of stuff for you to be streaming today because I'm going to be busy doing other stuff today. So
I'm going to be trying. So I may have to take little.
Well, he's got to eat and
be right back breaks in the middle. But I think we're going to be doing. I think we're going to do some Twitch streaming here, starting around I want to say 2:30, maybe 2 o'clock. I have to go out really quick and run a quick errand, and then I will be back. And then I think we're going to do some Twitch streaming for the rest of today. So we'll be able to get some pickles out there for you guys. If you guys aren't aware, on Twitch, we have a currency that you get just by watching us on Twitch. You watch Twitch, you will get pickles. It's that simple. And you can gamble the pickles. You can duel people with the pickles. Mm-hmm. You can now play slots with the pickles if you have enough pickles.
Slots.
And we can set up a store where you guys can purchase things with said pickles. So it might be stuff for on stream. It may be stuff for in some of the games, like in Borderlands 3, where I can put my items and stuff that I have up there, and you guys can use pickles in order to purchase them. So setting up a bunch of stuff here on Twitch. Make sure you guys head over there around 2 o'clock. I'll post it in the RSG Discord. I won't tag anything because it kind of be generic, but we'll probably do some Borderlands 3. We may do some Galaxy of Heroes. I don't know what there is to do though, because I did all the stuff in the morning. So we'll figure it out. But please follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/realityskewedgamers, and you guys can join us there.
All right. Make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. With that, we're going to call this one done. I have other stuff I have to do today, so no more stream for Ranger today. But I'll be busy doing other stuff, especially tonight. But we'll be back tomorrow for the lunch stream. Then I'm going to be doing Naruto with For the Kagi, so that'll be fun. And then Saturday we will do the Jedi Academy, and then we also will. The Jedi Academy. I'm going to be doing a big Battlefront stream on Saturday, like I did with the 66 Legion, so that'll be cool. So yeah, a lot of good stuff coming. Then we got the D&D campaign this Sunday. Finn, we'll see. We'll be doing Emmett Shader Star Wars, but we'll just be ready for D&D fun on Sunday with RSG, and that's on the Twitch channel as well, so you can check that out. So check out our ACS campaign, Patreon, all that stuff. So on behalf of myself and the crew, thank you guys so much for joining us today. It was a lot of fun, like always. Be safe, take care of one another. We love you, and we will see you soon. Peace out.